Hello, this is Fire, and today's video is going to be using a rebuild of the Trogdor strategy, which is my Raodan burn deck. It has changed pretty substantially since the last patch because a lot of cards have changed on it. One of the main notes is a lot of the payoff cards that have changed. We now have, so the starting deck looks a bit different. We still have 2 fire taps. We now have, as our burn generators, we have Immolate, which is currently 2 mana, give 4 burn. Frostfire, which is 3 mana, it will give either 5 frostbite and 1 burn if we play it after a mana, or frostbite 1 and 5 burn, which is the mode that we are planning to use it in most of the time. We have a Heroic Vigor, which is how we're going to be getting tough. Fire Shield, which is 4 mana, we gain 10 shield, we give burn 2 to all enemies. And I'm trying Agonizing Blaze, which is we give any enemy burn 2, weak 2, vulnerable 2, and frail 1. And we give that enemy curse 2 if it has 5 or more ranks of burn, which it probably will. We obviously have the most important card in the game, because of course we do. And basically all the other burn cards. So Fire Mastery is now gives a new buff called Fire Mastery. And so for every rank of Fire Mastery you have, enemies take an additional point of damage from burn ticks, which is pretty nice. I think I want the Mystical Bloom more than Drenched Insight, just rearranging cards in here. It is a very work in progress deck that I haven't tested yet. So market, let's buy, reroll, all that stuff seems good. Okay. So no Scorching Winds events, which is really unfortunate. So with no Scorching Winds, we're going to go Mushroom Forest because that has the chance to give us Fire Elementals, which drop Stoke the Fire, which used to be a generic card, but now Consuming Flames is generic and Stoke is a monster card. Okay. I think that's the one we want. We have a decent chance of picking up Arcane. Okay, so you have 1 Fire Elemental. So this is a new fight that didn't used to exist, and it is a post-mid-boss Fire Elemental fight. Prior to this patch, you could only get Fire Elemental fights before the mid-boss, which made them fairly rare, which was kind of annoying. So of these, trying to think if we want any of them. I take a Funnel the Storm. Is that worth going into over taking the 2 extra events? I don't think it is. I'd rather just take 2 extra events. Well, there's a lot of good cards we can pick up just from fights. No, I think A1 events are valuable enough that I want to just take them. Set you completely on fire. I think we're going to do that so that if we get that, we can get the curse out. Not that the curse matters a ton, but, you know, bonus damage is bonus damage. This actually works out pretty neatly. So our first couple fights are going to be pretty slow because I tend to play around the assumption that I didn't put anything else on this because someone's just going to die to what it has. I tend to play around the assumption that burn decks can get there through the first couple fights on just playing burn, and then we will find a win condition soon enough. And we don't need a ton of defense. Like we have a bit of defense and we don't need a ton in order to get through this. Like so. Fireball is a great way to apply a lot of AoE burn. Fireball is another card that has changed this patch. It has new art, and its effect is now that it scales up based on how many cards you have in hand. How much it will apply burn based on cards in hand, which is pretty nice. We'll set you completely on fire and then become tough. Alright, we're going to take 1 damage, that's fine. We are going to do that. Okay. You are now effectively dead. I do think I am liking having access to the curse on whatever, because it just gives us a little bit of extra damage tick. It speeds us up a little bit, and this is obviously a deck that is kind of slow. at least to start with. At least in terms of turn count. It doesn't take that long to actually play out just because we're doing okay on mana. I can afford to take Frostfire Blast. That'll speed up our kills a little bit. This doesn't do anything for us. I don't anticipate it doing anything for us. But the Swift Boots are okay. And yeah, we're just going to go through event. Okay, so that wasn't the free upgrade, which is one of the things that that event could have given us, which would have been nice. Pretty low quality events, but that's fine. They weren't bad events, they just weren't particularly great. They didn't give us an upgrade or anything. All right. So, all right. We do want to Heroic Vigor. I think that's the most important one, just because getting that curse out is going to be pretty nice when you are frenzying. Just ups the amount of damage we deal every turn. Also getting the weak out is important when we are taking this many turns. Let's see. Alright. Kind of an awkward way for our mana to shake out. We are going to end up taking some damage here from the shock, but... Oh, we evaded one of those from our thanks to our 10% evade chance. That works out nicely. This works out less nicely. Although I say that, but then we're going to get this kill, so I guess it did work out just fine. Firestorm is obviously one of our key payoffs. Can we use Tormenting Gloves? I don't think as much as we can use these, as much as we can use Bag of Tools. So upgrades here, Firestorm Plus is obviously very good. That's one of our primary choices. I'm curious what this one does. Okay, so this one does actually go to Curse 3, which is kind of nice. This just goes to 6 and 2 instead of whatever. I don't really like that upgrade because then it commits more burn into it. I actually might just take the Mana Shield Plus because that is a great defensive upgrade. This just goes to... Fireball Plus is also pretty good because that means that we just can always get it out. I'm going to do that. I don't really have any cuts I want to make yet. I'm pretty happy with the package that we have. The nice thing is we are going to be able to force a reroll into Stoke. Take a left. Okay, we were hoping for the free upgrade. We just didn't get it. Unstable Concoction is actually not necessarily... Like, it is obviously useful to us, but I think the Purity is going to be more useful overall. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that, just see what we get. I think we upgrade that. Okay, so you need to be on fire. We really kind of need a bigger AoE to go with this. Although that's an okay turn one. Okay, so that would give us Mighty right now, which is not really what we're looking for. See, this is gonna do 8 times 6, which is 48 damage, which is not lethal. So I think we just do that. And we'll catch Firestorm on the next loop. Like now. And now we are going to take Stoke, which we would have rerolled for if necessary, because like Flaming Strike isn't terrible, but Stoke is so good. And so yeah, Stoke is basically the same thing it always has been. It just scales up pretty hard with how much burn you have. That's going to be pretty okay as a way to get out a lot of burn. At which point the question becomes, do I want to Fire Tap or do I want to Agonizing Blaze? I think the answer is Agonizing Blaze, and then I can probably win with Firestorm next turn. Because Firestorm is going to do enough that it will just outright end the fight. This is also going to do good work, but it doesn't kill. Okay, there we go. And you guys still have enough burn. This is going to be lethal. Firestorm starts to fall off if we don't find any of the burn items, but especially early on, it's going to do just great work for us. I think we will take another mana card right now. I still don't think I'm going to cut anything. I would like another Fireball, I think, or an Increasing Inferno, because both those are great ways to just slam them in, the field with burn. Let's see what we get out of that. Okay. More burn for you. Okay. We're going to do that. That was just, felt like the way to get the most burn out. Alright. We'll do that. This will not kill you, but it might set us up for lethal. That is 52. Yeah, that's actually lethal because it doesn't take into account the burn that it picks up from playing Stoke. Now we just have to find any of our payoffs again. That's one of our payoffs. That was actually all of our payoffs in hand. Storm's can take another one of these and reroll to try and get a Fire Mastery. He'll reroll once. That's even better than Fire Mastery because it's just like the best card in the entire game, period. Like I don't think I need to say any more about that. Like obviously the best around. No one's ever going to keep you down. We do want to fight some drakes. I would like to pick up a Mystic Ritual if I can, or I would even take a Gathering Bolt. We don't have any cleanse going into this fight, which could be annoying, but we can also... There's especially with this purity, it's possible we can just outrace the fight. Alright, so that's now online. Alright, so I think we're doing that. Trying to think how I get through stuff. Because if I do this, that's worth 60 damage. I think that's worth doing. It means that you are no longer on fire, but sacrifices have to be made sometimes. Alright. Aha! Drakes are on our side now. Yep, take a Mystic Ritual. We will need mana to support it, and that is like a lot of mana, and our mana situation is okay, but not necessarily at the point where we can support that yet. I think now it's an okay time to do that. Okay, we need to Fire Shield. I think we want to do this to see what we can find. Not really what I was looking for, but should have done that sooner. I think we just put more burn on you and then set up. Yeah. We're going to explode here, but it's fine. We had the shield to block the explosion, so it's like it never happened. They are all now extremely on fire. This should do quite a lot of damage to you. Not quite lethal, unfortunately, which means that we are going to take... actually, no, we're not going to take an Arcane Detonation because we have... we've already detonated once, so that all works out perfectly. More fire for you. And we take a little bit of damage here. Currently it's a 2-on-1 fight, which really isn't fair, but hopefully we can even the odds. I mean, we don't need to even the odds if we can just do that, because we are winning at fire. That's pretty good. I don't think that does much for us, but the mana crystal is nice as a backup. I don't care about cutting a card, so we'll just take that option. Would I take a firebolt, or would I rather just go after the corner focus? I think we'd just take a firebolt. Okay. Go ahead and get weak on you, because why not? I don't think we want to play that right now. Because it just wasn't going to do enough for us. I didn't want to use up all of our burn to get not killed. Yeah, mostly just going to pass out more burn. Get some shield. I can use this on you, but it doesn't kill you. And I don't think that's worth it. So we're going to take like 6 damage here, but that's nothing. And if we evade any of this, we didn't... Okay, so we didn't get any of our 10% evade chances, but that's okay. We have value. This kills everyone. So before we kill everyone, though, let's get the healing out. And then we'll kill everyone. Donk donk. Alright, kind of wanted an increasing inferno. That's just a good AoE burn source. Okay, let's do this first, because that'll just give us the maximum fireball. Oh. I was trying to think that I wanted to get this out, but I guess that... Okay, I guess we're okay with putting out some frostbite on you. And we just ignore the frostbite that tries to get put on us. Tries to get put on us, because we don't care. I'm not super impressed with the Frostfire Blast so far. I think it is kind of one of our worst ways to consume our burn, so I'm probably going to end up cutting it. Yeah, that can happen. We would like to not be weak, but... Should have played that first. It's actually not a terrible problem for us to get blown up here. Blowing up anyway, may as well play that. Sure. Even more damage. May as well do this. I think this is probably our last turn. Or, it's not quite our last turn, but it's very close to it. So we get shocked, but then... Bonk. Got him. Yeah, this deck is way faster than it feels like it should be in terms of turn counts. That's not that good for us. Yeah, second Firestorm's not bad. We do have to get, like, Firestorm, you have to get a critical mass, but once you get to the point where every Firestorm is doubling, once you have enough burn that Firestorm doesn't consume at all, it becomes incredibly powerful. That's okay. I think we upgrade this, because I think starting at 3 AoE burn and going up is good. And I think we are cutting the Frostfire Blast, because we just do not want to be using up burn early on, and it also is not cheap in terms of mana consumption. I would take Bastion or Invigorating Sunlight, I think. Alright. Heal 3. Whenever the player draws an extra card. Okay. Okay, so that actually turns this on. Which is nice and shiny. Yeah, let's do that. We are going to do some setup. Now we have a lot of burn on them, which means that Firestorm will be live, which is really what we care about. Right. Not a huge fan of that turn of events, though. Especially since it looks like we are taking quite a lot of damage here. Thanks to that mighty and this pack tactics here. Oof. Yeah, that was rough. Fortunately, that will heal us as well as the enemy. And then this should kill this one at least. Oh, that doesn't quite kill you. I was really hoping you were going to die. I cannot do math. Okay, so we take a lot of damage. But it's fine. Yeah, we will take this, I think. This gives us access to shield, which is nice. Although normally I like to take that when I have ways I have access to arcane, which I just don't have right now. The card pool does have ways to apply to arcane the enemies, we just haven't found them yet. Alright, we have to target you. We do not get a choice. Alright, that works out. Actually, I think we do want to go ahead and do this. Yeah, so that effectively kills this one. Actually, it effectively kills everything except for the arcane wisp. Because yeah, you're just gonna you are going to die even with all of your defensiveness. You are still going to die to this one. Do that. And even without much burn, you had enough burn to get that off. Okay. I think we just need the incandescent focus. I do want the gathering bolt a lot, but I think we need the incandescent focus. And we're absolutely just going to go to the event. That one's pretty bad luck on events so far this run overall, I would say. We haven't found any ways to apply arcane, so we'll just do that. And we do get some evasion going into this fight, which is going to be nice because this fight starts with a pretty big multi-hit. We're going to do this so we can get maximum burn. And this is break even on the burn, which is good enough. Alright. Oh, I forgot to use whatever. Yeah, we're now at 38 burn and counting. Or I guess 28 burn and counting. But the point is we are stacking our burn now. You are unfortunately going to die. So the question is, can we win before this poor Drake bites the dust? Let's do this first. I think the answer to that is going to be a definite maybe. Probably not. Because we need to win this turn. I don't think even with Firestorms we're going to get there. Yeah, that is end of the line for our poor Drake. And we can't play that even. That's fine. He will be avenged. And also replaced. Oh man, so close. Still get the kill here. Vengeance. Do we need that? I think we just kind of want this. I really wanted to try out Fire Mastery, and it appears that that is just not going to happen today. That seems good. And then I think we're just moving on. Okay, so we do get a shot at this guy, which is going to be nice. Either rain should be fine. It could be a pain in the butt. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we don't want to... We don't want to draw so many cards that we get fatigued. Because we don't want to trip Opportunist, although it looks like Opportunist is unfortunately coming out again this turn. But not this turn, which means our Drake is safe. See what's in here. Not much of value. But we can at least somewhat reduce the shield that is coming out this turn. You're in this odd position of being this deck that isn't quite aggressive and isn't quite defensive, but it's working for us so far, so. You are going to fail to kill our friend this turn, but next turn, who knows? I think we want to do this. But unfortunately, it's going to be painful for that. I think we are still kind of priced into doing this and just trying to end the fight. Even if it kills us, which, I mean, gets closer than we'd like. But I'm willing to, we have extra health to give, and I just want to get this fight over. And that'll do it. Yeah, that hurt. Prowlers are not fun. Poison whatever is not fun. Mind Seed's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Have to go into more Prowlers. Now with Elemental Runes. We also get Elemental Runes, but they don't do much for us. Yeah, just again with the setting up this immediately. I don't like it. So we will make sure everyone is on fire. Get to evade these first two hits, and our Drake gets to evade death, but probably will die this turn or next turn. Okay, so yeah, just immediately setting that up again. Not really what I want to see. So you need to die. Okay, so that has to come out. It doesn't do much to protect us, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to take a round of opportunist hits. Yeah. Alright, so we get mana boost, which is kind of nice. And then this is just going to be lethal. I would probably take Arcane Deluge if it's offered. And there it is. Are we fighting Maw or we're fighting Maw? I probably should be planning around fighting Maw. Well, we can pick up Clear Focus here. It'll be fine. That's usually pretty good. We can use that on Firestorm. We have an awkward hand that can't actually apply any burn. Fortunately, we healed enough that this doesn't end up hurting us too bad. Alright. So this is going to apply Arcane. We're going to end up accidentally blowing up our dragon here. I guess that helps a little bit. It means that our Drake will only have one rank of Arcane Leak, whereas these guys are going to have two. I guess Arcane Deluge does clean off some of the burn, but I think it's a minor enough amount. and I'm willing to risk it. All right. Draw. Yep. Sorry, Drake, but it has to be done. Plus we get all this free growth, which is nice. Oh, none of that was mana. That was mana, but we don't have any way to keep ourselves alive. God, we get so close to getting a steal here. Yeah, we need more defense. Fortunately, we're not fighting Bailator, so like lack of defense isn't the biggest problem ever. Alright, this isn't going to be enough to cause us huge problems. Yeah, we can do that. All right. Gain 9 mana and draw shield. All enemies gain a bunch of shields. Alright, that's mighty, which is not the thing I was hoping to get. We're just going to leave it as is and just accept that we're taking 18 here. Wow, imagine we actually had some way to cleanse ourselves off. Oh, we do. We have the Arcane Deluge, I guess. Just forget that that also doubles as a cleanse. 234 damage. 252 damage. Got him. I think we take Dig Through Muck. I just love Dig Through Muck too much not to take it. This fight could actually kill us, but look at this value. This fight could also do a number on us. I probably should have healed before coming into this fight. Just because there is a world where this fight just massively ruins our day. We still don't have enough burn to want to use Firestorm yet. Seems like an okay place to be. Alright, we can apply a lot of burn to you with that. You need to be reduced. And you need to take some damage. Pretty sure I put Consuming Flames in the card pool of this one. I didn't just completely forget to include it, we just haven't seen it yet. Okay, so this is going to draw us a whole lot of, put a whole bunch of cards in our hand, which means that this will do a lot of burn. Of course, now the problem is I really want to get that off. Okay, we can afford it. This seems like an okay time to do this. Let's actually do that. Why not maximize our total burn output? Can't actually usefully play that right now. Unfortunately, once it flips, it's going to lose all of its burn, which is annoying. So that needs to happen, I think. Oh, I should have flipped it first. Because I want to get stuff. Because I want to get off the frenzy with using the arcane link, which so this is going to kill, but it's going to leave all of those debuffs intact, which I don't love. We have a bit of shield here, but not as much as I would like. We got rid of some of the powerful, but again, not as much as I would like. We don't have any protection against that bleed. Alright, that's how we get rid of the bleed. Some of it. Alright, we're going to take a little bit more damage, because that's just how we roll. But now we're not bleeding, which is always nice. Let's see if this gets us bandages. That'd be pretty nice if it did. It did not. Alright. Just keep drawing cards. And then we win. Okay. Okay, so there is Consuming Flames. I don't think we... No, we're going to take it, and we're going to just only play it when it wins the fight. We are going to rest before we go into this next fight, because I want to be safe. Because I am a little bit worried about this next one. This is probably better than that. I think we will actually want to have the ability to get extra shield. Shield is kind of a problem for us. And extra mana is easier to get for us than it would be normally. So, one of the fun things, though, about this particular fight is that, of course, these guys start with so much burn on them. That we can just immediately do this. And then whenever we get draw Consuming Flames, they'll just win the fight for us. So that's the plan. And we even get to block the incoming burn, actually, which is, you know, an added bonus. This is going to clean off an obscene amount of burn. Let's see if we can get a Inkwell. No luck on finding an Inkwell. Because if we had found an Inkwell, it just would have killed both of them. Yeah. Bye. Once again, I just forget that that has two modes, and then I just play it when I want the other mode. Let's actually get that out. We actually have enough shield here, which is nice. Didn't bother putting Arcane Leak on because I figured it would be funnier just to keep stacking burn. Like, we can do that, but the evasion, unfortunately, stops us from actually getting damage in. But, there we go. That's lethal. This is, I mean. Just kind of hoping to get the turbo kill with the consuming again. I think we can support it, and it is very funny. This is what we need. What were the other options? Okay, just checking, but it doesn't matter. That's the one we need. And then, yeah, we're going to go here because we want to get clear focus. Probably also take Corrupted Font. Although Corrupted Font's a little bit sketchy. I guess we do have the Sanctity, which I also forgot we had. Could copy the Fireball, but that doesn't seem amazing. Actually, it kind of does. Just as a way to get out a bunch of burn real quick. Because now we have enough burn that we can usefully Firestorm. Probably should have just duped the Firestorm. Could have gotten out 90 damage just immediately that way. Only got one detonation out of the Arcane Deluge, which is a little underwhelming. I may end up cutting the Arcane Deluge. Now that I think about it. This will be lethal though. Because yeah, Firestorm, like, this just immediately means that our Firestorms do 50% more damage, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, 180 damage is still relatively low as far as area 3 damage sources go, but it's not bad. Okay, we're going to reroll one more time to try and get... Nope. We are never getting fire. We just don't get Fire Mastery this run. That's really disappointing. I am very disappointed. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Do we still need the Agonizing Blaze? I don't think that we do, and it's very expensive. All right, CPU? No CPU. All right, let's see how this fight goes. Ooh. I like the idea of upgrading that. And then putting burn on you. Because one of the big things here is we just get a good amount of growth from this. And you know, growth is nice. I think we do that first. Alright. And this is unfortunately one of those turns where we take a bunch of damage. It's just kind of a thing this deck does if you couldn't figure that out yet. I have more defensive tools in the card pool, we just haven't ended up taking them for various reasons, which is, you know, probably not the smartest idea. Draws a decent amount of cards. That was a spell, which is not really what I want to copy, or what I want to get. I want to get the healing out of that, I think. Okay, let's do that. Try to think how we line our mana up here. Because one of the things is I want to get that out for all the burn. But I want to get to 0 for reason, for focus. So this does 18. So 12 times 9 is not enough. Gonna do it anyway. Gets us close-ish. We do like literally any damage to you in order for you to die. Does this get it? No, because that'll clean off the... Actually, no, that will get us there, I think. It may take us a moment, but it should get us there. Yeah, because the next card we play is going to blow up you. And then you'll be able to finish off the job. Yeah, so we do that. Oh. Alright. Exactly enough shield to clean off our own poison mess. Getting some shield for us. 14 is not a big enough number. Screw it, I'm just going to do this. See if we can find anything of value. That's kind of what I was hoping to see. Although I also would have been very happy to see more mana, of course. 18 times 9 is not enough. We could just kill this one off with this. That just seems like a waste. We probably should try and get shield up to deal with that. Ooh. Straws is functionally infinite cards. There's not enough mana in the deck. Yeah, Yeah, I can't justify doing that. I guess that out at least. This doesn't kill you, so I don't think I want to do it. I think I just want to do that to begin with, and then just do that to you. Should have done it the other way around so that I could have gotten rid of some of the powerful from the death spores. Sounds dangerously like planning. Alright. Get some 90 damage out from that, and then this should finish it off. 280, 306 damage. Easily, easy peasy. Morbid End's not actually the worst thing, but I kind of just want to cultivate. That doesn't do anything for us. The evade chance is okay, I guess. So. Okay. There's an amount of burn on everyone. And we can at least pop you out of hidden, which means that you're now vulnerable to this, which is kind of the goal. Keep forgetting we have aura of protection. Cleanse 1, is that worth it? Yes. Wow, we just do not have burn output right now. I guess this on. Although obviously we would like to do better than that. No burn on these guys. Guess we just go ahead and do that. Which is underwhelming, but it's where we're at right now. And we don't want to do that yet. But we are now at 10 mana next turn from all of our bonuses, which, you know, kind of the whole point of some of the stuff I've been doing. Okay. Boom. There's our burn output. Yeah, the fireball is very important to just our ability to actually set things on fire. We can cleanse 1, but I don't think we're going to get off a detonation this turn. So I don't think it's worth it. Set you completely on fire. Get enough shield. There's one poison on our friend, but that's fine. Although our Drake is now in deadly danger, but everything is now in Firestorm range. Draws a full hand. We do not have any more healing in our hand. That's okay. Poison doesn't matter if everything just dies. And then we could take the Arcane Nova. I don't know at this point. Well, going into this fight, I kind of want the Arcane Nova. And then hopefully this will go well. Copying that, because I do want to get... I want to get... What does this mean we don't get any burn on you? I think that was worth it. Should have tried to get that out, I guess. We can't do both. 96 damage, not bad. We are going to explode here, and we are going to take a bit of damage from that. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, we're not going to explode. I forgot we have +3 Arcane Maximum. This turn I do not like. Fortunately, we have an answer. We're going to start with this though, because I want to get out the growth from blowing them all up. And then, yeah, we are going to just do this. Which is going to machine gun down everything. We can play this first to get some burn on you, but I think we want to just end the turn with you being slightly on fire. That's a pretty good place to be. This is not as much a good place to be. This is pretty awkward. Alright, we can play both of those out and not get frozen. Now we have plenty of shield, which is nice. Still do not have enough burn though. We're working on it. I think we do want to do that, even if it means giving up even more of our precious burn. Just because arcane detonations on you are going to be pretty valuable. We just draw 2 instead of paying 6 to draw 3. And then, yeah, just do that. The arcane detonate here, but we have enough shield for it, so it doesn't make a huge difference. And we were able to clean off all the debuffs on whoever, which is, you know, kind of nice. Or all the buffs on whoever. Do that. Alright, and now we can start actually stacking burn. 9, 12. The important thing is we are now in Firestorm lethal range, which is kind of what we're trying to set up. Bye. Yeah, clear focus. We're going to need that going into Maw. For upgrades, I think we may need to upgrade Firestorm. And then with any removals we get from Rest, we're definitely kind of going to cut the Arcane Nova. Where is it? It's over here. And I don't know what else we're going to cut. Temporary buff is okay. And that's pretty underwhelming. We can spend our rerolls here. That's okay, I guess, although we're probably not hitting 0, so maybe not. Just reroll again. None of that does anything for us, that's fine. More temporary buffs. Mighty, sure. I think starting tough is the only one we're missing that we would actually care about. But we don't really care about items at this point because I don't think there's anything else I want to replace. I feel like we definitely have to cut something here. I just have to figure out what it is. It may just be a Mind Seed, because I think that's our weakest mana card. Don't think I can cut the Arcane Deluge because it is a cleanse effect. Okay, this is a good start. We just get to immediately Fireball to get burn going. Yeah, the fact that we just immediately are going to have enough to be sustainable on burn. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I think we're just going to go and do this, just because this will put us up to a pretty huge burn count. This all works out perfectly. I mean, that's less great. I'm not a huge fan of that. 37, so that's not enough. We need close to 100 burn in order to get the kill here, which we obviously do not have. Okay, this fills our hand. Yeah, this would cleanse you off and keep you alive, which is kind of nice, but I don't know that we want to do that right now. I think at this point I'm just kind of playing cards to get growth. I don't think detonating does a ton for us. I think we just want more burn. Okay. Firestorm. That's what we want. Who would ideally like some shield generation? Oh, we get shield from Aura of Protection. If I don't use up all of our mana. So we get more shield from that, and then we just get more burnout. Is 70 enough? 7 times 9 is 63. Okay, so the answer is Stoke is now lethal. Or, yeah, Consuming Flames is now lethal. And, are you ready for this? Alright, so that is Trogdor strategy, showcasing the new Fire Mastery. Yep, that was the card we were showing off. Fire Mastery. Anyway, that is it for this video. I will see you next time. Toodles.